Hi. There's a couple of things I'm going to talk about on this little video. I'm Chris, by the way. Some of you follow my blog. Thank you very much. Some of you know me in real life. Hello. You've probably read some of my stuff about me being molested by my father. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. When I was about 8 or 9, I can remember the first time that he tried to touch me underneath my dress. So it was a very weird thing because I didn't know it was wrong. I didn't know anything about any of that. Later he got more intense and he touched me in other places, and it was something that scared me. It was weird living in fear every single day of him doing something like that to me, and didn't know what it was going to be the next day. I told my mom, I think I remember when I was about 11, I told her for the first time, I told her that I think that is, he's touching me inappropriately and I don't like it. And her words to me were, well, if you don't like it, then stay away from him. Or I don't think she knew that. I think she just thought I was being a snide 11-year-old and just, coming to her and saying, Dad is not leaving me alone or something, and that's why I think she brushed it off. I'm hoping that's why she brushed it off. The second time I told her was when I was about 13. He had gotten more aggressive with how he was touching me. He would wake me up in the morning by touching my vaginal area, and he didn't, care about my privacy at all. And I told her, and she again didn't believe me and said, well, stay away from them if he's bothering you. And it's kind of like, how do you stay away from someone you're living with? Especially when it's your father and he's supposed to protect you and supposed to be there for you. And it just was really hard. And so around 15, he got a lot more aggressive, touching my boobs and kissing me and trying to kiss me with his tongue and pushing me. And he would watch me in the shower, and he would try to catch glimpses of me naked and when I was trying to change in my bedroom. And so it got to the point where also at school, I was very reserved and I didn't talk to anybody really except for the friends I had already had. I didn't get asked out. I didn't get love letters. I didn't have anybody that had a crush on me. I never really had a boyfriend. Well, I never had a boyfriend in middle school. I got made fun of a lot. I got bullied. I got called a lesbian. It was a very trying time for me when I was that young. At 15, you feel like it's the end of the world when something like that is happening to you. And I thought it was the end of the world. So I planned to commit suicide. I was going to jump off the cliff that was in the town that we lived in. I had my bags packed, and I don't know why I packed a bag. I put a notebook in there and a pen and my little Walkman so I could listen to a new tape that I had gotten on my way there to say goodbye. So I started going, and when I listened to the band that I was listening to, and I listened to the song that I was listening to, it actually saved my life. And I turned around and came back home and was pretty much, I'm going to try to get through this. 2 years later, my mom died, and it got really intense one night, and he tried to take off my pants and had cornered me on the couch, and I had just got my license, and felt like I could drive, and I had asked him for the keys to the van, so that I don't even know where I wanted to go. I think I just wanted to get out of the house. And he said, well, he used this manipulation thing on me. Well, if you do this for me, I'll do that for you. So he tried to pretty much rape me. He didn't, and it was a struggle until he heard my brother coming home upstairs and got off of me, and my pants were down, but I quickly pulled them up, took the keys, and ran out of the house. That was the moment that I knew I had to tell someone. I needed it to stop. Even though Mom didn't believe me, she sort of still protected me in a way. But she was also a coward at the same time, so she said she asked him and he said no, and Mom, it's a lie, but she didn't believe me. So even though she was gone, though, I knew that nothing was going to protect me from him doing the worst. So I told a teacher at school, and I got taken out of the house, and he got put in jail. I think he only said he did that one time. But he didn't make it as bad as it was, obviously. So he went to jail for 6 months. But yeah, I lived in fear every day of my teenage kid years. But I want to tell you guys that there's people out there who do care. There's no reason to end your life, even when something like that is going on in your life. You might be a teenager, and you might have adults who do not want to listen to you, or don't listen to you, and you have friends that say no, you're not going through that, but they don't know what you're truly going through at home. There's so much hate going around on the internet, it's ridiculous. Yes, I have a Tumblr. Yes, I see the anonymous hating asks that everybody gets, and it really gets to me. And I know I don't know that other person, but it's like they could be going through the worst time of their life that night, and you're pushing them to end their life, or make them cry that night, or make them feel worthless. Let me tell you that you are not worthless. You might feel that way, but you're not. You might not believe in God, but He loves you. It's still taking me a lot to understand who I am, even though this all happened to me. And it's taking me a lot to try to help others and tell them it gets better. It does get better. And I know I'm taking that from, the whole campaign thing, but it's the truth. It gets better whether you're being bullied for any reason. Being bullied for being ugly, or you're being bullied for being, gay or bi, or not into the same things that everybody else is. let me tell you something. Not being into what everybody else is okay. You don't need to be what everybody else is. You don't need to go out and party all the time. You don't need to be 110% as beautiful as, the models and celebrities that you see. I mean, a lot of that is airbrushing, and you have to realize that. You don't have to agree with these statements that come your way. They're lies, and they're lies from the pit of hell about you as a person. They're lies from evil trying to make you be discouraged in who you are and not triumph over your fears of yourself that you tell yourself and that are confirmed by these people. They're lies. I have to tell myself that I feel like I'm the ugliest person in this world. And in the back of my mind, I know that's not true. In the back of my mind, I know, I'm beautiful to my friends. I'm beautiful to the people that love me. And I know that. But being, going out there and bullying others, cyberbullying or bullying in person, you don't need to be telling people that they're ugly. You don't need to be telling people that they're disgusting or, because they're gay or that they're gross because they love someone that you don't see them with or something along those lines. You don't need to be telling them. They're already telling themselves that. You don't need to confirm the hate inside of them for themselves. You don't need to confirm it for them. You don't need to grow it for them. We're supposed to be uplifting each other. We're supposed to be telling each other to go for their dreams. We're supposed to be showing each other love and showing each other that you can get through things. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm further than I have been. I'm older than a lot of you, but I'm still going through the hurt and the pain that my dad caused me, and the bullying at my school when I was a teenager caused me. Still kind of trying to find myself, and it's okay. It's okay to still be trying to find yourself. It's okay to not listen to bullies and not listen to the crap that people throw at you. If you have a dream, go for it. If you have someone that you're into and that you love and that treats you with respect and treat you right, love them back and be with them. Yes, I'm a Christian, and I believe in the Bible, and I believe in God, and I believe that He loves each and every one of us. And I also believe that maybe being gay isn't the best choice in His eyes, but I also believe that people need to be happy. And I also believe that once you find love, that you should stick with it, because I haven't found it. So I'm behind you if you feel that this person is going to make you happy, and this person treats you right, and this person uplifts you and encourages you to be the best that you can be. So I think I'm going to end this. I'm almost at 15 minutes. I didn't think it would be this long, but I hope you stayed to listen. Just remember, there's hope out there. I really